Hi, good day everyone. My name is Ivan Emuslan and I will be reporting you today the topic formulating research title for chapter 1. So let's start with a good phrase. A good research question is half the job done. So what is the meaning of this? When you have a research question or a constructed research title, this means your job is already halfway done because um, it you already have the right path and the direction of your research that you are conduct or you that you would conduct. So in this topic, we'll provide you the overview of how to craft a research title and important things and essential steps that needs to be taken note of so you can really construct your research title well. So let's start with the importance of selecting a right research topic. So it sets the foundation for your entire research process. This means choosing the right topic sets direction of your research, influencing your methods, resources, and overall contribution. It also determines the depth, scope, and direction of your research because once you have the right research topic, you can have an expectation or overview of your measurability on how you conduct and how you assess the scope and limitations of the research study that you want to conduct, and it can also ensure relevance to your field of study and potential contributions. So a strong, well selected topic helps maintain motivation and ensures the research is meaningful to both of you and your audience if it aligns to your field of study. Because when you have a pure interest to the topic, so for example, if you're just curious about something and you want to know why, what you want to know what is happening, you have the eagerness and the pure interest to solve the question of the topic. So you want to find out the conclusion that will benefit everyone and even yourself. So let's tackle now. Let's move on to the stages of selecting research topics. So these are the essential steps on how to select your research topic. First one is identifying. So identify your interests. So ask yourself what excites you in the topic or in the field of your study. So this will help you maintain motivation during the research process because when you start thinking about topics that fascinates you, your enthusiasm will keep you focused during the challenging phases of the research. For example, we students of computer studies, we could explore interesting topics aligned to our field, such as artificial intelligence, AI, cybersecurity, cryptography, and any emerging technology topics. Next one is we can do preliminary reading. So we can explore current trends, literature, and any gaps in knowledge within our field. So in this way, we can find out the target audience or target um, topic that we want to conduct a research with. So we can identify what's been done and where your contribution of the research study could fit. So, for example, again, we could do preliminary searching for topics arising uh, in our field, such as the rise of artificial intelligence. So, what are the benefits and threats that people are encountering when using AI? Next one is assess scope and feasibility. So we should ensure that the topic is manageable within the given time, resources, and the scope. We should avoid topics that are too broad, which may lead to superficial coverage or too narrow topics or resources, which may limit available data. So In this way, we can have an expectation what could be our audience and possible resources, so we can measure the feasibility of our study. And last one is we can consult with our peers or advisors. For example, to our professor, we can gain or obtain feedback from them or validation of our ideas and brainstorm any potential approaches or perspectives in conducting the methodologies of the research. Next step, the narrowing down. So how could we narrow down our selected research topic? So when we have the options of our research topic, the next thing to do is narrow it down so um we can accurately pick what's the topic that could align for our field. Next one is choose a specific population, time period, or geographic area. For example, specific population, college students, computer studies students, and we can have a time period during 2020 to 2024, like from the pandemic era up to today times. Next one is geographic area, such as in the Philippines or within our vicinity, Caloocan City, or more specifically to the students of UCC, University of Caloocan City. So that's how we can choose a specific population, time period, or geographic area. Next one is focus on particular aspect or variable of interest. For example, we have a broad topic, climate change. So what's inside climate change? What topics that we could tackle in climate change? When we narrow it down, we can have the current trends or any issues that we want to solve or we want to know why. So when we narrow it down, we can have a sample narrowed topic: the impact of rising temperatures on rice crop yields in Southeast Asia from 2000 up to 2024. So that's how we narrowed it down. From the broad topic climate change, we narrowed it down to the topic of rising temperatures and its impact on the rice crop yields in the geographic area of Southeast Asia and the time period of 2000 to 2020. So next one is frame a more specific research question. So these steps provide the research from being too vague and ensures that the study is targeted and specific. And the last one is evaluating. So when we evaluate the research topic, there are things that we could consider. First one is its relevance. Is it significant to the academic community or society? It ensures that the topic addresses a significant issue in our field and it will be meaningful to our audience or community. Next one is originality. Does it contribute something new or unique, or we didn't just copy it from another from already produced research study? So in this way, we can check that the research that we will bring something new to the academics, either by introducing new data, methodologies, or perspectives. Next one is researchability. Are data and sources accessible to explore the topic? So in this way, we can assess whether the access to the required data, resources, or literature needed to conduct a thorough research is available for us. Next one is interest and passion. So just like what I said earlier, if you are really curious and passionate about the topic that you want to conduct a research study with, it would let you stay motivated and invested throughout the challenging times of the research process. So how to craft a research title? So We have the components of title. First one is main subject. So in this main subject, it reflects the key focus area. So it clearly reflects the central focus or theme of our research. Next one is variables or specific focus. So optionally, you can include variables or aspects you are focusing on, such as specific methods, population, or time period. Just like what I mentioned earlier. And next one is the study design or methodology that you would apply to your research study. So, what are the characteristics of a good title? First thing is it should be clear and concise. Avoid jargons and keep it understandable. So, when the reader um, reads your research title, they can easily pick up what's what's the research study is all about, and should be descriptive. It precisely describe the topic, variables, or method, so they could have an overall or the overview of the research study. Next one is engaging, so that you can draw attention and interest on just reading the research title. So we have three types of research title. Descriptive title. So in this title, it directly states the topic or phenomenon being studied. For example, the effect of social media youth. The effect of social media on youth self-esteem. So this title tells the reader exactly what this study is all about. It's about how social media impacts self-esteem among young people. So there's no confusion. It is clearly direct to the topic. Next one is compound title. So it combines the main topic with a subtopic for clarity. So how this works? The main topic with a subtopic or more specific aspect of the research will provide additional context or clarity by using this compound title. So it often consists of two parts separated by a colon to break down the study into manageable pieces of information. For example, social media use and its effect on youth, a study of self-esteem trends. So the first part, social media use and its effects, it gives a broad overview of the research, while the second part, study of self-esteem trends, it specifies the particular focus of the research. So overall, it gives clarity by informing the reader that the study will be specifically look at trends in self-esteem in relation between youth social media use. And lastly, interrogative title. So it poses the topic as a question. So this one is easy to identify. It acts like a question. It is designed to engage the reader's curiosity by presenting the research as an inquiry or question that the study seeks to answer. Example here, does social media use affect self-esteem among adolescents? So just by reading the title, it raises a specific question that the research aims to explore, making it clear that the study is investigating the potential relationship between social media and self-esteem among adolescents. So, but just by reading the title, it encourages the reader to think about the question being asked and to look for answers in the study. So this is how interrogative title works. So these are the three types of research title.